Yo, can I get in on this? I want another one, two. One, two. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming.
This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate seeing him coming.
And no, he's not Malcolm, he's not Martin either. He got his own style. Ja-da-da-ya, we see ya.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And when he comes through, you know they coming too. Hey yo, INA, where you at? What it do? They got receipts, they got them files. They gon' investigate an advocate, holding it down.
And when it comes to intel, you know they showing out. You're smiling in Jed's face.
Hold up, check that file. Don't run up on them either, they always in the crowd. INA got his back, you don't know when they around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And then there's Jed's mother, you know she gon' speak. She praying for the people, prophesying what she see.
Jed, God got you covered, he's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power.
So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
Yeah. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around. INA runs deep, keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around. The real ones around. INA runs deep, keep the real ones around. Yo.
Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? How you doing? This your boy Jedediah, and you are here on the hottest advocacy platform, Investigate and Advocate, where injustice finds no rest. I am your proud host, and I am the proud commander of the best family and organization that will ever be, and that is For the Culture. You can find out exactly what we on in the name. We putting on for the culture, for the culture, for the culture. And so basically, I want to talk to the people of Harvey. So this is my request that somebody would do me a huge favor and put this inside of all of the Harvey chats because man, I am having a amazing time as I am revving up advocacy for Harvey, Illinois. But I want to talk to you all about this white boy that just will not leave me alone. Hold on one second. What is really up with this guy? Um, what is up with this guy? if I'm not mistaken, I'm under the impression that he is petitioning the courts again, trying to say that he is afraid of me. That's what he's trying to say. But this guy is Ryan Sinwelski. Some of you all know him not because he has done anything worth really talking about, but because he is literally an irritant, and his very existence is, it feels like a plague, a pest, um, for a lack of better terminology. But this guy here, I don't really get it because, again, I'm not thinking about him. I'm not talking about him. I'm not even engaging him. But he keeps on popping up in everything. You know what? Let me say it. Rightfully so, I guess, in Harvey. He lives there now. But he just won't stop bothering me. And it's annoying as hell at best. But let me show y'all why I am posting this. But before I get there, is you all already should know. Once again, in court, we've wasted more time. We went before the judge today with Vivian Allen, and basically her motion was all denied except for one item, what the judge made it clear: if I have it. So the judge has determined that I am to turn over all conversation and correspondence about Vivian Allen that I now possess so that she can try to make her case that I am a threat to her, as well to the Cook County to the Cook County courts, asking for a order from the courts to supersede my constitutional rights, saying that she is being stalked and cyber bullied. And those motions today were rightfully so dismissed. Denied. What is that? Snapchat. So they were rightfully so denied. But it is very sad because, this is about the internet. This is not about nothing for real. And I don't. Yeah, this is about the internet. And then it's my understanding that not too long after court, she put up a post saying that y'all saying that I lost today, and then there's a song on there. I think you need to play a different song. Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. And no matter how you feel, speak a word, you will be. Focus on yourself, okay? She needs to encourage herself in the Lord and in something, because clearly this ain't working out. And it's so funny to me because the amount of times she's, walked past, oh, I can't wait. Like she was about to get some amazing order from the court to get my financial records. I don't get it, y'all. They said that I am homeless. I'm homeless. I'm poor. I'm a grifter. So why am I being sued? Why am I being pursued? Leave the homeless alone to do homeless activity. I want to wander around the country making a difference. Now, how could you be for justice trying to take stuff from a homeless man? How you feel about yourself at the end of the day? What you all asked, this woman asked for ADA accommodations, and I told the judge, she lied. I tried. I tried to advocate for all of you all who are giving your taxpayer dollars, because now she wants to waste more of the Cook County Court's resources, because now she wants somebody to pick her up. Ain't that a motherfucker? So you now want to ride. Now you want to ride down to the court for your lies. It's just absolutely insane to me. So anyway, but I don't get this guy. This guy just will not stop bothering me. Here's another guy, part of the same network of buffoons, asking for asking for um, asking for the courts to give him protection from Jedediah. Let me stay focused here because, again, I don't want this to be long. This is specifically for the people of Harvey. I want to remind you all again, my only goal is to make sure that a place that I have connection to is able to recover and to thrive. I do not work for Mayor Clark. I do not represent him nor the city of Harvey. I am an advocate. If nowhere else, I'm known throughout Chicago and the Chicago land. And it's really, really, really true that if you've never argued with me, you are not a Chicago. And don't let people make you get it twisted. People actually love me way more than you see. And it's way more people than even I sometimes imagine because I travel the country and I'm always getting so much love from people in so many spaces. Don't let a few people on the internet try to tell you what the narrative is. And I'm saying that because, Harvey, you have an amazing opportunity with me being here, having your back. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the latest production from the Harvey Historical Society. So this is the Harvey history that is being, I guess, recorded. And this is what it says. During June 2025, Jedediah threatens Harvey residents. I did call ICE. Even after months of footage showing cruel and inhumane treatment by ICE, close ally of the mayor, Christopher Clark, claims to call ICE to Harvey. Instead of arresting Jedediah for trespassing on private property, Harvey Police Detective JVR Magna is seen protecting Jedediah Brown as he threatens property owner and residents, workers alike. During a recent city council meeting, Mayor Clark praised Mr. Brown's work. Why would Mayor Clark praise someone who supports illegal kidnappings by ICE in Harvey? Ladies and gentlemen, I would use this as clear evidence of the types of things that I was able to look into, why I am now a Clark supporter and able to debunk those who have a simple agenda of trying to remove him from office because of their personal desires and or ambitions. And it is really sad. None of this is about Harvey. And I want to assert that this man, this guy, is no good for any community that is looking to thrive. This guy is a person that is doing all of this for his own self gratification and aspirations. But I'm trying to tell you all, the people of the city of Harvey, this guy, Ryan Sinwelski, he is the one that is dangerous. And I'm telling you this with full confidence, and I will not say alleged because it is a fact. Now, here it goes. Here is his production.
This is an alley. He put a gate up. I did call ICE, so if your ass is not supposed to be here, you better go. And I really did do that. I don't bluff. So this is his plant.
Even after months of footage showing cruel and inhumane treatment by ICE, a close ally of Harvey Mayor Christopher Clark claims to call them to Harvey. This is an incident in June of 2025 that Jedediah Brown himself filmed as he is trespassing on Hassan's private property in Harvey, Illinois. Even though the business owner Hassan called the Harvey police, police can be seen protecting Jedediah instead of escorting him off of the private property. The footage was later deleted by Jedediah Brown. Mr. Brown can be seen harassing one of the employees and residents, as well as the property owner.
Let's keep on showing the tour. Don't approach me. Don't approach me. I feel threatened. You better get the fuck back. I feel threatened. I'm not racist. I actually got a lot of people in different ethnicities, and I love them. We're not racist.
Pause. So first of all, this is going to be a failed attempt of trying to defame me. Because number one, if I was trespassing, do you think that the police is going to stand there and actually let me trespass? Here is the fact. I have a restraining order. And here's the second fact. I am in an illegal compound not sanctioned by the city, and I entered the property through government, through city-owned property that Hassan has actually stolen from the city. If they wanted the city to get better, of course, they would be willing to make sure that you all land is talked about in this conversation. But the only reason why they're protecting Hassan, which by the way, for the people of Harvey, if you don't know this, Hassan has taken advantage of illegal immigrants, undocumented travelers. They have been taken advantage of by Hassan in their wages, in their living conditions, in their travel arrangements, and many other things. He has literally created a situation by which he is the go-to by all of these individuals. And the work that we're doing on that day is to actually challenge him. However, of course, when you have people who want to benefit or they're benefiting and they're trying to protect their livelihood and they're trying to protect their ability to stay here, of course, you're going to have some that's going to become loyal. So this conversation is about me speaking to a gentleman who you don't know was in a road rage incident to when a gun was pulled on me, thus me having the restraining order that I actually had. And so me saying that to him is in fact the truth. But I don't need to utilize any moment, because one thing about me, I speak from my chest and I do it with my real identity. Hell yeah, I called ICE. And I want to be very clear as a black man. I am a person personally who believe that we should follow the law. I do believe that we should be deporting undocumented immigrants who do not seek to make sure that we can properly identify them and they go through the processes. As a black man in America, there are no special concessions ever given to me to circumvent any system so that I can have an advantage because I want to be a positive contributing member of society. We, as many of our municipalities around this country, are struggling to have resources to make ends meet, and our property and our cost of living continues to rise. And so me personally, I do not support us putting an extra burden on the country and the taxpayers who barely can make sense of their own day to day and give it to people who didn't go through the process that is laid out for them to be able to stay here and thrive. Does that mean that I am against undocumented workers or citizens becoming part of this country? Hell no. Do that mean that we probably should look at the ways that people are allowed to get visas and citizenship? Then maybe. But let me be clear here. If you swim over here, if you ride over here, if you fly over here, and it is illegal, then I believe that the federal government should do their job and send you back, because there is a way to do it legally. So we don't have to debate about that. But if you are here, I don't believe that you should be necessarily snatched away from your family. I believe that it's not just how you do it. I mean, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. But are you all answering the call for self-deportation? No. So guess what? When I commit a crime, they snatch me out of the community, they lock me in a cell, I go through a trial, I have to pay my debt to society. This is no different. You are not complying with the rules of the country. We cannot afford it, and we don't know if you're safe or not. So long story short, go back and go through the process. That's my position. And anybody who is saying that they are against that position, you a damn lie. Because guess what? I cannot undocumentedly come in your house and live in your yard and eat in your pantry, and that's essentially what it is. Well, it's not the same. Yes, it is. You're paying for them to be here. What about that don't make sense? Does that make me racist? No. Does that make me hateful? No. Does that make me tyrannous? No. That makes me a damn proud American citizen. And again, I did not say I support the way it's done. But guess what I do know? You can self-deport and get money. So if y'all take that and clip it, you clip that. So even in still, I have answered the call of people from that particular part of Harvey. Where I've had people who are undocumented. If you even look at the videos in totality, you will see me telling them what to do, what not to do, so that they would not be in trouble. Do you all remember on the video when the Harvey police was in the compound towing all of those cars who didn't have proper registration, and somebody came up to me and asked me a question? What did I say? You better hurry up and get it out before they get you. That was a black man. I asked multiple people, are your family members undocumented? Maybe we can help them go somewhere else. And then, ladies and gentlemen, this guy Francisco, who was bitching in all of the Harvey page, who was supposedly a Harvey resident, what do you all think that I've been doing? So I reached out to this Francisco guy and I basically said, what is it that you want the mayor of Harvey to do? Do not try to make the mayor of Harvey associated with my decisions, because guess what? Go do your fucking research. I've been my own man my entire life, and nobody can ever point to you or show you anybody that have ever ran Jedediah. If you wanted to have proof of that, you should have been in court today. They was telling us to shut up. I was looking, and I still was talking. So anyway, this clown ass keep on putting my name in his mouth, and I just want to be clear here. You asking for the government to stop me from being able to come around you, but you keep on fucking with me. Mr. Sinwelski, play this for the fucking judge. I am from the southeast side of the city of Chicago, and we do not have it in our temperament to keep on letting a bitch-made ass motherfucker keep playing in our face. We do not worry about court games or police games because we don't play no games. And that's going to be the last time I tell you to leave me alone. You are insignificant to me. You are unimportant to me. You are dirty to me. You are trash to me. You are pushing an agenda in a community that needs to actually recover in so many other ways, and they're not thinking about your gay ass. Yes. Is everything okay? What's up? Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, but let me call you back when I get off this live video. I'm gonna do it. I got you. Okay, and this is the other thing, and I just want to be very clear here. And I don't, let me be also, some people say, why you let them get under your skin? Why are you spazzing out? Again, I am a passionate speaker. When I tell you I'm going to get off of this thing and I'm going to laugh my ass off the whole time, I'm never going to even really think about it again. I'm just going to laugh because I'm in a great space. I'm in a great mood. Now, pause, because let me help y'all out again. See, that video, to those of us who know, you know. Now, why would he try to put a narrative on a motherfucker like me? Like I'm gonna let him play with my name. And so y'all know what's going on with that whole situation. That was about Hassan taking advantage of these people. And that was me telling those people who were helping Hassan, I call ICE, your status better be proper. But the overarching thing is that we have been there for humanity and humans in every shape, form, or fashion that we could possibly be. As you all know, we just brought up the lady who is literally had her utilities cut off in this compound because she didn't pay, but it wasn't just because she didn't pay, it was also because her sister owed Hassan money. So that is what we are doing. So if you are in Harvey, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You need to beware of a person who will know the truth, claim to want to preserve your history, and blatantly lie about the truth, add to the truth, or take away from the truth. This is the worst kind of white man to encounter, or white person to encounter. White people, all of them are not the same, but that one right there is pure trash. Now, you made an attempt to defame or to put a light on me in a negative way, but only an idiot would leave the end on it. Let me let you play what you just played. Let me help you with what you said, sir.
I'm not racist. I actually got a lot of people in different ethnicities, and I love them.
I'm not racist. I got a lot of people in other ethnicities, and I love them.
We're not racist. You're oppressive.
We're not racist. You're oppressive. Maybe that's why I'm there, because I'm addressing oppression. We think we about, somebody else said that she think we're about to bow down to her fat ass, meaning she must have been engaging us in a way to get that kind of a response.
What's up, bro? Okay, I'm not.
Oh, damn, that was the guy who had the license plate problem that I was just talking about.
Going nowhere. I just want to hear. Go ahead. What? No. Say it again. Keep talking. I got it on video. I got it on video.
Now, what did you all notice in that part of the video? He edited out all of the conversation. So he fast forwarded so that it would only say a narrative that he is spinning. But do you all think that that was a holistic conversation? Look at this conversation again and watch how she skips.
No. Say it again. Keep talking.
So she just fucking skipped and teleported right in front of my fucking face. So we don't know what she said. This is what I mean as direct evidence to a person. If you telling the truth, there's no reason for you to spin it or cut stuff out. Say it again. He wanted to fast forward to what I say because only an idiot would miss that.
I got it on video. I got it on video. I called you a bitch first, huh? I'm not racist. I'm just.
You said I was Mexican.
I didn't say that. That was the other guy.
I didn't say that. That was the other guy.
I don't know what the fuck you are.
I don't know what the fuck you are.
Okay, I don't know what you are. It's cool. To all the Mexicans that follow me, y'all know I fuck with you. To all of the whatever the fuck she is, you know I fuck with you. I don't fuck with the ones who do wrong.
And there you go. You are so fucking stupid that you left the whole video to put this in some kind of a context that obviously I must not be there to target or against the community. I must be there addressing something that got me feeling away. But he's going to put this narrative on it to try to make it look like I am attacking the Latino X community of the city of Harvey. But you're so fucking dumb that you put the whole thing on there even after trying to isolate it to give a narrative that you want to give. And that's what they do on YouTube, which is why I'm trying to remind you all, don't let YouTube be your source of information if you're not going to have enough sense to verify the information that they're trying to feed to you in the first place. But let's take this a little bit further, if you don't mind. Give me 1 second. Let me see something. So I got my notes. And so I want to say this to the city of Harvey's Latino X community, because let me tell y'all how much of a great man I am. After seeing a motherfucker who I don't know talk about the city's response. Oh yeah, that's right. I sure in the hell did think she was Latino. So the thing that I saw that this guy been asking about is the city's response to ICE coming to Harvey. And what this Francisco guy is upset about is that the mayor of Harvey, in his mind, has not said anything or committed to anything as it relates to the federal government. Let me see about how I want to do this. Open up door number 1 or door number 2, because either one, you're going to get your ass handed to you. We're going to go with door number 2 right quick. Door number 2, let me help you out. It's the fucking federal government. This is the thing that I'm really trying to get an understanding of. What is it that y'all are expecting for the cities and the states to do against the fucking federal government? You're going to lose regardless. Get this. There is nothing that they can do if the federal government is moving. You have a municipal cop who is there to intervene and to defuse situations. And you're trying to figure out what a mayor of a city who don't even command its law enforcement agency is going to do to the federal government that's trying to enforce federal laws with people who were literally been trained to kill. Make it make simple sense. See, these are the moments when I become ashamed that I've been a lifelong Democrat, because did nobody teach y'all a damn thing in civics for you to know that the military serves at the will of the president, and the state and local governments are literally governing on a municipal level to defuse and to arrest for crimes to be adjudicated. The only person that got the right to tell people with guns to kill people is the commander-in-chief of the country. So what is it that y'all really want for the mayors to do against the federal government? Oh, wait a minute. So y'all want the mayor. Let me tell you what y'all obviously must want the mayors to do. So you must want the mayors to give y'all resources or to hold trainings so you know your rights. And so I sat there with my mind and I'm saying, the mayor said, just be quiet. Let me help you out, people of Harvey. What did the people of Broadview do when they talked all that tough shit? They talked about what they were going to do about ICE if they fucked with them. Well, guess what? Now they ain't got a whole damn facility there. They've been kicking people ass. And the mayor nor the governor then put up $1 to bail out one person that had been arrested for intervening with the federal operation that's going on in the ICE facility in Brownsville. What did the president do to Chicago? Now they done all of that, and you see them moving in groups of 30, 40 Border Patrol federal agents through the city of Chicago. And what they doing? Do you see the governor or the mayor outside protesting with them people? No, because they know for a fact it's a losing battle, and you be an idiot to literally be out there trying to fight the federal government, knowing that the people who really should be that you really should be standing up to is the local government. But no, so let me help you out. Francisco obviously wants for the city of Harvey to have a meeting where they bring everybody together and teach them their rights and give them resources. Where here's a news flash for you, fucker. If you do that, who else you think is coming to the meeting? ICE. He would love for everybody to be rounded up or corralled into one space. So there's nothing that they could do. This is just a simple, intelligent thinking to myself. Shut up, DoorDash, and create a goddamn network of support and stop bitching about stuff because y'all don't have no ability to be creative yourself. Now, the views and opinions expressed is not that of investigating advocate Mayor Christopher Clark nor the city of Harvey. This Jedediah. Y'all ain't even making simple sense out here with this stuff. And I'm sitting up here like, wait a minute. Well, what the fuck did you think we did when we had to go through the Underground Railroad? You shut the fuck up, and if you was ready to run when it was time to run, you ran. Talking about fighting. I'm not fighting for shit. At best, and I might not do that because I might be picking up your fucking legs to put you in the truck. Come back later. Cost of living too high. Come back later. Come back later. So anyway, let me go ahead and help you out. I did some research for you all that are having a problem with this as it relates to the mayor of Harvey. Because let me tell you what they don't like about Jedediah. I'm not a follow nigga. I'm a nigga who do my research. And so I went and found out exactly the answer to his question. And I'm going to post the answer to his question. And so that's why all these people are mad at me, because you can't bullshit when you got an investigative journalist that happened to be an advocate. I'm a bad motherfucker. And then to have an army of people who fuck with me and support me, they can't stand me, bro. They really can't stand me. And I love it. I really finally embodied what Cat Williams said. If you got 3 enemies, then you better be trying to get 4 by the end of the year, because that means you owns to something. You a bad motherfucker. And now I'm starting to walk in that. All that humble, I'm not trying to be this, that, and the third. Man, I walk through the airports and motherfuckers be doing this to me. I'm a bad motherfucker. You hear me? All right, so here we go. Where is it at? Let me get my notes. Watch, they say, he did this for Clark. No, you called, I responded. I asked Francisco what you want. So basically, Francisco said that the mayor of Harvey ain't go Bears. So this is, wait, hold on one second. Because you know what? If y'all support the work of a real nigga who trying to build a national organization, make sure y'all contribute one of those ways listed below. Because we ain't giving nothing but facts over here. Ain't no fluff or no bullshit. But this is one of the things that I'm talking about. So that they say Clark ain't done shit for the Mexicans. He don't support the Mexicans. First of all, I don't even need to say too much. It's a Mexican right there on the goddamn flyer. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap. Let's end this broadcast. I didn't even know y'all was in Harvey like that. Okay, so I'm sitting up here like he ain't done nothing for Harvey. I need y'all to go ahead and do the research. So this motherfucker on June 24th and 25th did a whole Mayor's Cup. And what is that they playing? Football? See, some of y'all will call that soccer. But I got me a couple Mexican supporters. They call that shit football. And you mean to tell me that the mayor of Harvey presented literally an opportunity for the Latino X community to kick some damn balls around and gave them $600? So y'all out there having fun and shit? And y'all having fun and shit? Oh, okay. So y'all having fun. Okay. Hold on. Because then it gets more interesting. And it gets more interesting than that. Wait a minute, wait. So did he did he do it again? Did this mother now look at this, y'all? The prizes then went from $600 to now he then gave them 1,000 per team, and the second one would be 500 per team. And look at that, more Mexicans on the goddamn flyer. Sponsored typically means paid for. It's paid for by Mr. Christopher Clark. That's my boy. I fuck with him. I don't care what nobody say. I fuck with him. So now he done gave y'all two motherfucking events for somebody who don't care or love or care nothing about no message or the community. Now wait a minute. This one right here is what really got to me, because here it goes right here. This situation very tragic, and I want to be clear here. But if I'm not mistaken, the mayor of Harvey was at this particular vigil, and this is a person that lost her life. And if I'm not mistaken, he not only spoke about it, but he demonstrated his care for the community in one of y'all moments of trauma and tragedy. But I'm not gonna get too much into that because I don't know the details surrounding that matter. But we are able to pinpoint him at the vigil when this was something that he could have stayed in the house and didn't do shit about. And then on top of that, if I'm not mistaken, that the department of the water department, that the head of the water department is a Mexican. Huh? Oh, okay. He's a Mexican that runs your water department. And then on top of that, it is looking like Mayor Clark supported the first Mexican city clerk of the city of Harvey. Is this true or is it not true? Then the city of Harvey celebrates the Cinco de Mayo and Mexican Independence Day every single year. And then, wait a minute, he's provided police special attention through the police department for Lord of Mercy celebration, where they had literally 4 officers testified by Father Bill, who requested it. Now, that took me less than a day. I wonder how much more I would find if I spent a week trying to figure out what the hell this man has or hasn't done for the people of Harvey. So this is my problem, and this is why I feel this is the greatest challenge that I've ever embarked on in my entire life. Because for the first time, I'm sitting up here and I'm looking at everything and I see a reason to defend a black man or a black person in government. Because I've been seeing so many fucktards from my community leading in a negative and a bad way. And you can say it because I have been fighting every single one of them when I've seen them doing wrong. But then this is what I really want to do. Give me a second because I'm blocked on that. So I need to go to my thingy thing, because what you don't do is block Jedediah, dumbass. Because I'm going to get there anyway. Blocking me is so stupid. Hold on one second. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta go through the back door to get into this particular fuck page because I've been blocked from the page. But he want to talk about how there's a group that's specifically for propaganda. Can't make this shit up. Give me 1 second. Let me stop cussing. I'm gonna go back to no cussing, y'all. I'm having fun though. I'm getting it out. This feel like the old days, but this is what I want y'all to get. Again, you don't see me over here doing no slandering. I ain't manufacturing shit. I'm just giving it just like it is. So anyway, debunking Jedediah lies. I didn't even know she did no YouTube on me, loser. Okay, where is it at? Where is it at? Oh, did he delete it? This man then deleted this in real time because I just saw it on the page. Hold on. No way. No way. Give me 2 seconds because it literally was just on the page. Hold on. 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 Give me a second. Okay. Let me. Damn. I know you lying. Hold on, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. He probably saw that I was debunking his lies. This man deleted the shit in real time. You are lying. Hold on for a second. Give me a second, y'all, because I don't see it. Let me go back to the Thornton Township page. Okay. Hold on, because it's not deleted. All right. I thought I had one, but I ain't got one, y'all. I ain't got them. I ain't got them. It's still there. So anyway, here is the post. I don't know why I can't get to it from this internet page, but it comes through here. But this is the post that he wrote. He said, please share with anyone who still thinks this man is a real activist. He's dangerous. This is the statement written by Ryan Roman Sinwelski. He's telling this person that I'm dangerous. When you look at the people who respond to it, Francisco Cortez puts an angry face because he sees a manufactured video of me calling ICE. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is not my desire to run around and chase narratives, but here is a video that puts it in very, very clear form, I hope. This gentleman edited a video, put a spin on it, and now I am showing you. And this is what I'm talking about. This is why I'm dealing with all of the bullshit. I am looking at what people say, and I'm spending my time getting down to the bottom of the facts. Mayor Christopher Clark is dealing with people who are trying to control a narrative against him. I refuse to allow it to happen. And so this is what I'm trying to tell y'all that they've been doing. Since I've been getting involved in Harvey, I have been discovering and debunking these people's lies one after another, and then showing how they just don't make sense. And then third, I'm proving that they're not doing anything worth paying attention to or celebrating. So please, ladies and gentlemen, it is not for payroll, but get this. See how all of this stuff that if you was a Mexican or a person that's connected to undocumented people in the city of Harvey, why don't you know about any of this stuff? Because you ain't involved, because you got something that you don't like. And the only way that people who don't have a vision know to make themselves heard is to complain or attack somebody. And I refuse to sit by and let anybody attack this man for something that he actually ain't doing. What that man is saying, when you really understand the dynamics, is actually fucking smart. Shut the fuck up and don't bring no attention your direction. That's what the mayor of Harvey said. But when I first said it, I was like, be quiet, and then you have to sit there and think about it. That's the best thing he can tell you to do. The fucking city is broke. What do you want him to do? I'm not dangerous. I'm real. And the truth will make you free. And I might not be the best in how I deliver it, but y'all, you can't say that I'm lying. So again, to the people of the city of Harvey, don't make me an enemy, because Cortez, I'll tell your ass. Just like you would call the police on me if I committed a crime, I would call ICE on your ass if you decide you want to make me an enemy. If you here illegally. No problem. And I will do it, and I will hold your ass until they get to you. But no, I am not against the community of people who are here doing it the right way. Nor am I against people who are trying to find a better life. But shit, I've been trying to find a better life the whole time I've been here too. And I said it before and I'll say it again. Don't speak about no fucking we when I ain't never seen you speak about my plight or my pain or people that look like me. It sounds good, but is it true? Because I know what I can show. I can show me standing up for the undocumented, even though I'm willing to call on their ass. I can show the proof of that. I was getting ready to do a week-long protest for people from your community. The only reason why I stopped is because I don't need to, and God sent a bigger blessing. Still moving. Now, did what I just said make sense? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this information that I have and I'm going to put it in there for Cortez. I'm going to watch him respond, but I'm going to put it in all. See, that's another thing I don't do. I don't spend my time trying to put this stuff in all of these Harvey pages, but they keep on propagating in all of these Harvey pages. And I'm going to say it again. If y'all going to attach me to Clark, then you can surely attach this man to Kobe. And out of all the people that's running, Kobe is the one that I like the least as a candidate. Kobe Chapman has a bunch of unhinged people who are representing her campaign, who literally are doing everything illegally, unethically, immorally, and just flat out wrong. And she has put no statements out because she don't care who supports her aspiration to become the mayor. She don't care. She'll use a cult. She'll use a killer, a kidnapper, a human trafficker, whoever, a white man who she knows she don't even really like. I've never sat there with a woman and then when you call her, she could think she could call out anything, but when you call her, she get mad. He's calling me out, face twitching. I first saw that face twitching. I wanted to say, lift your hands. Get that demon up. I wanted to go back to my pastoral roots. You get that demon up out of there. Get him up out of there. I see that demon in your face. He's around here in your cheek. Every time somebody call your name, you just, and when you start telling the truth, her should be like, about to stroke the fuck out. That demon in her don't like the truth being told. I don't have to sit here and make up or fabricate anything. I don't have to edit nothing out of what is going on. I just simply give the facts as I have it. And I said this because I learned it. Being a strong black man that's unapologetic, that stands on truth, is the most offensive thing you can be. And I have been it unapologetically my entire life, and I ain't gonna stop now. Harvey, you better hear me. And this is the thing. If you are literally talking to somebody who is a supportive of a person and may have access to a person, only a fool wouldn't want you to engage them to see what can be done unless they know that something might be done and it might take away the steam that they have in using you to take your pain for their profitability. They don't want people in this city to start speaking to me, because every time somebody speaks to me, they lose somebody that they could weaponize. Because it ain't nothing like another perspective, especially when that other perspective is true and will produce. And I'm going to say it again with my whole chest. Bitch, I'm in Harvey. And I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers to advocate. And guess what? It happened to be in my state. If I don't know nothing about no other state, Illinois is my motherfucking state. And with that being said, I'm on Harvey's side. And ain't nobody gonna move me. And if you want to know the truth, it ain't about being tough. It ain't about sending no wolf tickets. It ain't about none of that. It's just about what's proven. When it comes to this region, I'm a motherfucker. So get with the productivity or get the fuck out of the way. Because I promise you, and I'm going to say it again, I'm going to tell the judge when we get there. There's one thing that you all cannot ever say is that I'm afraid or worried about some motherfucking jail. I'm living my life by the law, and I'm living my life waiting on God to get me fully where I need to be. I ain't sitting around fake pumping, and I show up and I do whatever I can to get whatever I want to get done. And 10 times out of 10, I'm showing up for somebody else that called me and not for myself, because God been blessing me and taking care of me. And that's why I'm so blessed. And people got my motherfucking back. And that's another reason why when there's something going down, they call me. That's why they don't call you. Oh, wait a minute. That's why you called me. Because you thought that I was going to just be brave. You didn't know that this model had brains with the bravery and the brawn. And now that I know the truth, fuck Ryan and anybody that's rocking with him. That man is a cancer to the community's collaborative ability to move forward. That man means nobody no good. That man is an alleged real predator who left an entire industry because he tried to mess with one of our kids. That man literally has only changed on Clark because Clark did not acquiesce to his demands, and he is trying to find any and everybody to get on his side based on a spin narrative, because guess what? I'll tell you for a fact, he'll never say that shit to my fucking face because he know better. He a fucking liar. And then he also know that I got the ability to bring out the receipts. And I'm going to say it one more fucking time. I am waiting for the right time, because I know for a fact. Now they're going to talk about me not being congressional material. He ain't elected representative material. And if he think for a fact, and I done already shown what I'm capable of, that I'm going to let him become an alderman in a city that I got family members in, he must be out his motherfucking mind. And so if you see or hear of me at Montrose Beach as a bisexual man, because I don't go there. If you see me there, I ain't at the beach for fun. I'm going in the beach to dig up the sand so I can test all of the sand for fucking DNA. All the dicks he done sucked at that beach and all the dicks he done took up his ass at that beach. I know it's DNA all over that motherfucker. And I'm going to take that and we're going to use that as exhibit A, you nasty ass motherfucker. At a whole beach. Ain't no new beaches in fucking Illinois. You better go sit the fuck down, leave me alone, close your mouth as it relates to my name, and close your motherfucking booty hole. And I say that as a repeat of the testimony of somebody who was cruising with him, came on our broadcast, didn't know it was coming, and said it was a grown man from the north side of Chicagoland who got on this channel and asserted that Ryan took him to Montrose Beach, and they were sucking dicks together at the beach. And then said that Ryan tried to get him to do other things with the men at the beach. Now you can be gay, but you ain't gotta be nasty. And damn it, that's why I don't fucking build sandcastles. I don't know what's in that sand. I don't know what's in that sand. I don't even like staying in my motherfucking toes. Y'all is nasty as hell up there on the beach. You mean to tell me that your ugly ass can't find nobody who will ride with you? What's that at best? 30 minutes from Montrose Beach down to Harvey, motherfucker? You can't find one person to ride with you down to back to Harvey? Or you can't find, that's the north side. They got money. Ain't nobody letting you in their house. They better not. You the cracker that'll steal some shit and blame it on the black person. I saw the person the other day with black that had a hoodie. That's the kind of motherfucker on my mama that'll sit there. He would have been sitting there at that store with Carolyn ass lied on Emmett Till, and he would be like, I heard the whistle too, knowing it was his faggot ass walking down the street whistling. Probably. Said Carolyn, hey, hi Carolyn, I'm on my way to the beach. It's her name Carolyn. Her lying ass. She waiting on him. Wherever Carolyn at, she waiting on him. They gonna be in there together. You lied on a nigga too? Yeah, God got a special place for us. It's hot down here. Did you bring a smoothie from the beach, Ryan? Go to hell. They better stop fucking with me. This is what I don't get. This is what I don't get. Why do people keep messing with me? They clearly don't understand that this is me. I told y'all, if you fuck with me, I will go to hell with you. Why do people keep messing with me? So Francisco, oh, that's the other thing. I don't know who you are, but get off my radar. I just was trying to answer your situation for y'all. I was just trying to answer your concern for the immigration situation because I'm advocating in the goddamn city. That's it. But one quick look at your page. I'm sure that you and Ryan will be inseparable, but I want to tell you, Francisco, you probably need to really be careful with this one. Please be careful with it. Hold on one second, because I need to go back to it so I can get it. I don't like to just, if I can show it, I'd rather show it and not just say it. I thought maybe I could possibly help them with the crisis of illegal immigration that this man was talking about. Now look at that. I do be crying though. I do be vibing though. And this is when I lost all hope that we will be able to reason together. Let me see, did it go there? This is when I lost all hope. Wait, did I lose it? So he put this, so let's not get it twisted. Silence is a choice. Do nothing is a choice. Ignoring the fear and the pain of your constituents is a choice. So he pushing this heavy on his page that the mayor of the city told them to be quiet, not being able to think for himself or catch the fact that the mayor was basically telling them, in my opinion, to get off of the radar and don't draw the attention because there's nothing that could possibly be done from the city's perspective. And I don't know where it's at. I lost it. I saw something, but I don't know where it's at. I definitely didn't check his page that deep. It might be this one. I don't think it was that one. All right, y'all. Never mind. I can't find it. But anyway, if I'm not mistaken, he wanted the girls, but oh God. I pray for the one thing I will say honestly that I learned in Dalton. The one thing I learned in Dalton is to do your research when you are responding to the complaints. I'm so glad that I learned that because I would have been going against this man off of the rumors of people with the likes of this. The way that I don't want to feel, the way that I don't like how I feel is essentially what this man has been going through. And I'm going to say it again. It's so fascinating to me to see people talk about how oppressed they were and then advocate for my oppression. They're literally asking that I be banned from meetings while they were simply crying about clapping and getting a ticket for being out of order. So it's not that you wanted justice, you want privilege. At the root of advocacy, it's wrong. It's very wrong. But for me, and this is my honest God truth, it was a hard decision for me to make this choice because it's a choice that I've never made. But when I began to do the research, I decided I'm going to speak up because I could have just went on about it and acted like it didn't exist. But nothing hurts my soul more. Nothing hurts my soul more than to watch the day that we live in, to see a Black woman weaponize her femininity, her complexion, her sexual, her gender, and her aspirations that lead her to trying to literally destroy a Black man. Just as we know that all of these narratives exist of people who are mishandling Black women, y'all, we got to be as equally upset and outraged when we're destroying Black men who actually may not be guilty. And it's a harder message to get people to hear, but that don't mean that it is a message that cannot be true. As I've said one time, I'll say it again. You all have seen me fight governments all my life. I'm still fighting some of them now. I didn't just pop up. I've been here for a long time. Let me prove it. I saw something today that just moved my soul. I'm talking about move my whole soul. Let me get to it. Give me one moment. Because everybody, you can't know who I am. You can't know who you talking to me. I am not no fly-by-night ass man. One of the things I thought about was this. I thought about this. How I embraced this woman. I embraced her and I made sure that she never felt like we didn't appreciate her or honor her, not one day. I think about how I highlighted her as not just the oddball in the room, but as a contributing member of what we were hoping to get done. Never ever considering who she might be at the core. I just seen a woman that deserved, in my opinion at the time, to not be overlooked. And I made it my damn mission not to overlook her. I think about my best friend. And y'all know I don't bring up my personal life so much because my space is a difficult space. But hold on one second. This is why they hate me. Because when I'm in a space, people respond. This is why they hate me. And this is not a moment where I'm trying to big up myself, but I'm being honest. When I was looking at this, the reason why I'm dealing with all this flack is because I came to respond to the community and they turned around and loved me for it, even took out moments to pray my strength. And today, I'm still thriving because of those prayers. I appreciate it. And those prayers mean more to me than any amount of contribution of money that I've ever received. I remember the fact that it didn't matter to me how many times I dealt with personal pain. Just let me get it out, y'all. Even in moments when I lost my father, my uncle, my family members, I've always showed up to work. And many times, bearing the very pain. I had a friend literally take his attempt suicide on my way to a situation, and I still went. And it was tearing me up inside. I didn't just start with staff. I've always had them. I'm not no fly-by-night ass man. Give me 1 second. I don't really like this pose, but I'm going to tell y'all this. Everybody who say I ain't never had a job to kiss my ass, they don't know where I've been. But y'all better know that man right there was busy. And we're going to leave it at that. But man, I have been fortunate. And I just was looking at this, looking at what God has allowed me to experience in the places that I've been in my life. This right here, I was speaking at the House of Hope. And the way that those people rose to their feet to receive the message that I gave them during the Nehemiah project, I'll never forget. Chicago police, y'all, this is my childhood home. This is where I was, where I really started. This is where Jedediah Brown started. 71st and Bale, the first home that I've ever known. My mama house. And don't get it twisted. They might not have all been straight, but my smile wasn't that bad before I got these motherfucking veneers. It wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad either. Now, that bottom row was a motherfucker. Now, we ain't gonna talk about that. So anyway, hold on, because I need to pay attention to, okay. I've done things in other states. I've always been a giver and an organizer. This was my Justice Family chapter in Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. I run for public office. We brought water to Flint. I've been on television, especially in Chicagoland, more times than I can think of. Well, let me get to what I wanted to say to y'all, because this is stuff just happening along the way. This ain't what I was looking for. Let me show y'all. I had hair. Let me get to the point of what I want. I ain't never played no games. Give me a second. I'm getting there. I'm almost done. Accomplished much for our city. The hell happened to my eye? How I get cross-eyed? I've led, this was the Young Leaders Alliance. I've been serving my entire life Respect from the amount of respect I get from the Nation of Islam. Unfathomable. Hard to articulate. Give me a second. This wasn't a sellout. This was influence. This was influence. This was one of those pictures that blessed me. This was not the face of a sellout. This was the face of an influential man. This is the white shirts of the Chicago police saying, Jedediah, if there's anybody that we could talk to or anybody can move this, it's you. I remember this conversation. And all we're asking is that you all will consider stepping to the side so that we can allow traffic to get by. My response was, if you would have never, ever allowed for a Jason Van Dyke to happen, traffic would have never been impeded. And I walked off. Somebody grabbed this picture. I'll never forget it. Me standing there looking at the people who I was hoping would understand the importance of passing the baton. Yeah, I'm taking a moment for me right now. Because when you want to try to tell me about some goddamn Ryan Sinwelski, he ain't no fucking body for me to truly consider. My Young Leaders Alliance family was strong. My Justice family was strong. My For the Culture family will be the family where God allows me to take this to the finish line. That's what I'm going to leave behind to this work. I've stood with many causes, with many people. I did not just pop out of nowhere. Look at this. Peace activists say cause and solution for gangs and terrorists is the same. What do you see right there? You see me. Led, sir. Led. This is not me joining. This is me calling to action in my city, Chicago, and my city responded. And didn't do it just once, did it multiple times. Did it on a weekly basis. This is right outside of Obama's house, where people came together and expressed their grievances, asking Obama to wage a war against the war on black men's lives in that damn city. Speaking in front of crowds as numbers that I can't even imagine, all while being a handsome man doing it. All Gale Gardens, leading the community. I am not look at this. Crossing barriers. This is when I was so amazing in this, they wanted me to be an adjunct professor at North Park University. And I still talk to some of these people that you see here today. Ain't never got to put it up or flaunt it because those who know, they know. And by the way, my bodyguard, he didn't just pop up out of nowhere. This was a young man whose life I'm glad that I've been a part of since he was in these streets in a whole nother way. And I'm going to tell y'all this as a full force fact. Y'all better stop fucking with him because that's a different kind of breed of man. He ain't as nice as I am. I'm trying to give you some advice. Jedediah did not start and pop up out of nowhere. This is me calling for the people of Chicago to show up. And can you find fucking space on this goddamn intersection? No, you can't. They stopped the trains from running. The police stayed on the outskirts, lined up, waiting on our command. And I'm talking about every goddamn person in that area showed up. And we took our community because I called and my community showed up. I am not a fly-by-night advocate. I did not start this yesterday. Almost 2 decades of service to people. When y'all want to talk about fucking ability and proof and receipts, I don't spend my time trying to prove what I've lived because it's in my heart and I know the truth. Like so many others. My other bodyguard, right there to my right. I ain't never been no punk. I've been radical forever. So when you think about who the fuck, look, man, look at this. Am I not sitting up there on this panel? Am I not sitting up there when they're doing this graduation? Look at my bodyguard behind me, worshiping my God. Am I like what is my point in saying this? My point in saying this is that, man, y'all gonna put some respect on, man, giving books out to kids. I ain't just start this is my point of what I'm saying. And I said it a many times. Man, bro, these memories, literally, there go a young man, a young adult that just wanted to make a difference in the world. And what am I doing? I'm painting the bars of Young Leaders Alliance first facility, our first chapter location. This was me calling my leaders. Golly, God, but that ain't, I want to show y'all something. First of all, I didn't even see this one earlier. Who is this? Jeremy down there running for office. Kenneth is now a cop. You got, man, look at this. Look at this. Still the ball head motherfucker. My first ever leadership group, a bunch of young people just organizing and planning on making a difference. This is what I wanted y'all to see. My advocacy. This is when Jesse Jackson told me that I had what it took to be Dr. King. But this is what I was looking at that really blessed my soul. Ladies and gentlemen, look at that fat motherfucker to my left. This is the picture that I was talking about. I was trying to find it. But I didn't just start out of nowhere. But I promised before God that this day was an event that I held at St. Sabina Church. And I told that man on my left side, I said, you got what it takes. And I said, one day I'm going to look up and I'm going to see you as the mayor of the city of Chicago. This is now the current mayor of the city of Chicago. And I remember when I told him this, literally over 12, 14, 13, 14 years ago. I got this man's personal cell phone number in my phone. And what am I saying to this? I'm saying that you should never, ever play with a person or discount them because you never, ever know where they may end up. And every day that I look at him on that screen, I think about the time when I told him and he said, man, I ain't never running for no mayor of Chicago. And today he is the mayor. Today he the mayor. I called for him to come and speak at this event. I saw it on him before he ever got to the goddamn seat. Now, that don't mean that I'm proud of the motherfucker because he throwing me off. But I knew that he was going to get the opportunity this day. And that's what really, 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 really blew me away. Because I was just going through my stuff and I found this picture and I said, oh my God. But that's it right there. These are called receipts. And these are people who I was able to lead, to bring them together, to be a part of the difference being made. I am not, look at, man, bro. This was me standing on the goddamn tollway, paying people's tolls so that they didn't have to worry about it, so that they can go to work. I just wanted to meet the people. This was me losing my hair, y'all. I was trying to hold on to the last bit of sexy I thought I had. And boy, my head was big as hell. But as you all can see, this is when the curse began to truly take effect. And I began to lose my hair. I was standing out. I was suffering. I got a couple pictures of it. Thank the Lord that I got them. Yeah. I wasn't the finest, but I was a handsome young man. Handsome young man, but I did have the biggest forehead. Yeah, that shit was great. Look at me and Tatiana. Forehead is just out of this world. It's crazy. Look at me with hair. This is me with hair. God was already preparing me for ball by giving me that big ass forehead. It is cool. But that's it. That's what I wanted to show y'all. So even though I've said what I said in the beginning of this, I'm telling you this for a fact. And I'm gonna say it with my face forward. God forbid that Kobe Chapman becomes the mayor of Harvey with her current heart condition, and character. Not what she demonstrates, but who I found her to be. God forbid. But at the end of the day, the decision is up to the people of Harvey. The one thing that I do like about the mayor of Harvey is that he ain't out here chasing narratives. He's working and doing his job. But what I want to say, oh, wait a minute. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, because that just reminded me of something. Hold on one second. I hope it's not gone. I just learned today of something. I learned a couple of days of something that has truly devastated me, and that there is a man that has been doing a film about me for quite a long time. And he did some crowdfunding and he was able to get some results of it, but it was been just so much in this film that he's been trying to finish it. Then he had children and things of that nature. But I just learned of a diagnosis that has altered the course of everything. And I'm praying for him in this terrible news that he has. But that was something that was already being done. And he is yet to release it, but there it goes. And this is not my GoFundMe, but he was raising funds, and I think they got to 17,000. But they was literally doing.
This was the scene at the University of Illinois at Chicago Pavilion. It was supposed to have been a rally for Donald Trump.
Mr. Trump just arrived in Chicago, and after meeting with law enforcement, has determined tonight's rally will be postponed until another day.
I wasn't there to stop Donald Trump's free speech, but I was there to let him know that his message is not accepted in a city like Chicago. My name is Jedediah. Y'all know me as an activist, and we just want the same thing everybody else wants. Can we figure this shit out?
I always say that if you can see a problem, it's because you have the ability to solve it.
Right to assembly, right to protest. Not everything always got to be a fight amongst us and the police. We're not here because of the police. We're here for justice for a baby.
I don't believe personally, that she staggered and wandered off into a freezer.
Young people from Chicago are out here in droves. George Floyd revealed all the pain that's been going unaddressed in this city.
For 50 years, CPD been oppressing black people in this city. The CPD did this. Don't go around saying black people did this. This is what you made black people do.
We at the hottest club in Chicago, doing what we do best, serving God and people.
I went to the police department.
When people see you for real and fighting for something,
they don't want to release the tapes. I'm not going to release the space. That's right, that's right.
they plug in.
What do you call yourself? Activist or you with an organization?
Community advocate. In the mighty name of Jesus, God, I come against every negative spirit on today, Father God. I come against every generational curse on today, Father God. Set the people in this circle free.
In America, the only way to be in power is that you gotta keep your foot on somebody.
Put his arms down, though, bro. What do we want? Hey, bro, don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me.
People, go to work every day. Pay their fucking taxes. No records, no arrests. Still treated like nothing.
Are you hard set on a murder conviction?
I be in that courtroom by myself some hearings, man. Black Lives Matter, y'all gotta show up.
My body tired. My finances running dry. We don't know who to trust. Everybody paranoid.
This shit is unreal. But that's the life of real advocacy. You never choose this. It chooses you.
I can't show that part on YouTube, but get this. The advocacy, you don't choose it, it chooses you. They've been working on the film about me for years, and this is the God honest truth. The Will Smith's family was getting on the project, and then Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, and it changed everything. It's a true story. It was one of the things that I held that I never said. But Will and Jada Pickett Smith, was getting on the project. Then Will smacked Chris Rock, and we had to stop everything. And they ended up coming off of the project. But this film has been created or being created for years. What's my point? God said to me that I was going to get back on the stage, the national stage. And that was when I went down to the bottom. So I ain't mad about none of the delays because I know all of the things in this journey. God is going to get me to and through the finish line. And everybody who talked about me, who tried to destroy me, who tried to stop me, who lied on me, who pursued me, who defamed me, the greatest thing that I have is knowing that the same God that's been keeping me all of this time is going to do exactly what he promised me, and I'm going to live to witness it. That is my expectation. But even if I don't live to see it, I know that I've done enough that when the time comes, the truth will all come out, and the devil and his liars will all be made clear of who they are. And my biggest confidence in that at this moment, and I believe God gave it to me today, was me seeing this picture of Brandon Johnson before he was ever in the mind of anybody to be a mayor. And that's just the stuff that I found right now. There's tons of stuff. That's what I'm talking about. They will never show those things. They don't even know they exist. And they mad when it does. The reason why I just got this hit from Ryan, it is not because I've called ICE, but it was because Clark gave honor, and they're concerned that residents will come to know who I am and come to understand what my intent is. And that's to reveal the truth about what they are and the things that they are doing. Because if that happens, they would have gotten away with their plans. But if it had not been for that meddling advocate and his strong ass army. Please, ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, don't limit me because of my now. See me because of my potential. And know this ain't new to me. I'm watching God give me back everything that I lost. Everything that I lost, but he's giving it back bigger, better, and stronger. And the other thing that I love is that what's different this time versus that time is that God gave me my voice. He gave me my voice. I could not become or walk into the fullness of God, who he called me to be, until I became comfortable with who I am. I could not enter into the next phase until I was strong enough not to be moved by what I see, but only by what I believe, but beyond that, to never let my voice be taken. To be able to live in my full truth. Jesus. To be able I didn't expect to go in none of this direction. That is how the devil or the enemy or whatever you call it is getting you. He's taking your voice. If he can stop you from being able to speak up for yourself, he can keep you stagnated. If he can get you to only speak about what's negative and what's bad and what's hurting and what's irritating and what you don't have and who you're not, then he knows that you'll never tap into the fact that life and power is in the tongue. Life and death is in the tongue. Because if you ever start speaking from the reservoir of what God has invested, it's over. And that is why I'm so proud to be rebuilding nationally. And I'm not moved about how slow it's building. I'm grateful for how slow it's building because I know that this is the last time. And this time it will not be taken up out of my hand. And because I know about what we did back then, I'm convinced about what we're getting ready to do in the future. And that's why I say that if you have not joined for the culture, then you are the one that's definitely giving you are discounting it from yourself, because I promise you, history will remember the work that we do. I promise you that. I promise you that. And I'm around looking at people. I'm not, man, the way I'm built now, people are looking for things and things that are happening. I'm not reacting, and I'm watching how they are reacting. And I know for a fact how to prove and try everything and everybody. Jesus, I feel the anointing beginning to rise in me. It's time for y'all to break the shackles up off of y'all and realize that what we're looking at as it relates to this nation, the National Guard, partisan divisions, conditions of our city, what's going on in your personal lifestyle, in your home, is all waiting on you to get your voice. Get your voice. Every time they speak down on me and every time they pursue me, instead of me getting frustrated, now I just begin to look at the history and I remember and I recall. And then I start rejoicing. I rejuvenate and I get reactivated. The devil should have took me when he had me. But because I've been in the seat of mass criticism and scrutiny without a trial, ain't no way in hell I'm going to sit there and watch it happen to someone else. And I end this with this. I'm not looking for what I can get out of this, because I've already tremendously gained confirmation that my character is still intact. And I will continue to look for what is wrong. But I will not abandon a man that is being pursued without real provocation or truth. These people are demonic. They are no good. They lack character. They are manipulators. And it is in that reason that I assert that everybody's collaborating. You better be careful. And remember, I said those words. Ryan is not for the community. He is a detriment to it. And you be best to separate yourself from someone like that. And I will then say it like this to the V-Nots, because y'all know what y'all said to me. This isn't messy, this is honest. If you using him just because he is echoing your message, it will betray you, because he will ultimately think he is in your camp. And it will become the reason that your pawn becomes your thorn. He will do it with you today and against you tomorrow, because you don't mean him genuine good, because you know that he genuinely is no good. And I don't need people like that. I don't use people like that. You better get rid of them right now while you can, because you won't get into your promised land. And if you get in there, you won't be there long, because you're not being genuine. And I'll leave it at that. I'm supposed to take 5 questions. I'm not. Actually, I will. I got on my soapbox. Woo! But it felt good. See how that work? I can't even focus on them too long no more. Fuck them. Can't do it. Any questions? Ladies and gentlemen, I will be, now this is what I think is funny. I wasn't getting on no plane for no Vivian Allen, but I will be getting on a plane tomorrow. Coming to the city of Chicago. I got two very important meetings to be at. And one of them, I'm going to get to see my amazing For the Culture family in Chicago. If you have not, let me know that you're going to be with me. Shame on you. But if you have, I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. Do not say where we're going on this live stream. I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow. This is important. I told y'all every night until I have given basically the same amount of money that was given to me. It's going to take us some time, but there's no rush. But the word for tonight is shit. Remember, you want to take the word for every day. You want to give it to me at the end of the week, put the sentence together to win the prize. The word today is shit. With that being said, I got a $10 holla. Now, that might not be no money to you, but I appreciate every contribution that helps us do what we're doing. And so if you are somebody who 71 people out of 255, in order for you to be counted, you got to put a 2 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. I'm wrapping up right now, and I'm going to call you back in like 10 minutes. All right. All right. Got to put a 2 in the chat. 75 people out of 253. $10. You get two options. You either take that $10 or play the game. In order to play the game, you do have to come on the screen. You do not get to do it in the shadows. But if you do that, you may also be able to win something else. Yesterday, we were able to give away $20 because somebody sent the other 20 back. And well, we ain't give away nothing. I'm still processing the one because I don't know if she reached out to membership and deployment, but we got to get her that $20. However, we sent the $20 to the one that was on the screen, then she sent it back. We're not asking you to do that. You can keep it. 82 people out of 258. All right, I'm going to give you 10 more seconds to do this. And then outside of that, I hope that you all take a moment and like this video. 3, 2, 1. All right. We got 83 participants. $10 holla for the day. This is me giving y'all a blessing back. Hold on. Again, you decide if you want to play or if you want to take the 10. Let's go. I love it every time. It gets me excited, but that thing was going long as hell. All right, to Sabisha Jones, come on down. You are our winner for today. You put your Cash App up or you decide to play the game. And if you play the game, I'll send you a link. It's up to you. Savisha Jones, come on down. What are you going to do, mama? Are you going to take the $10 or are you going to play the game? Savisha, come on, let's go. Here you go, here you go, here you go, Savisha. Thank you all so much for tuning in to our broadcast today. I'm going to also switch it up. So don't think that you're going to always be able to fast forward to the end of the broadcast to get the code word or play the game. It ain't going to work like that. I'm on to y'all. Okay, Savisha Jones, you put a 2 in there. You playing. We waiting on you. What's up with you, mama? $10. If you are somebody who believes in the work of Investigate and Advocate, you can support one of those ways listed below, but no purchase is necessary to participate in this particular challenge. And I want to give a shout out to all of our resources, Investigating, Advocating, and Organizing, and a special shout out to our For the Culture family, which you should join if you have not already done so. Savisha Jones has not responded to me. She got one more minute. And then tonight, because I gotta go, I can't sit around. Savisha Jones, you are my winner. Savisha. I know she in here because well, we tried for the night, and unfortunately, we did not get a claimer, and I got to go. So I hate that for y'all. We will continue to give and play the game. It'll probably become a staple, but tonight's contribution was sponsored by For the Culture. Man, so sweet y'all still was waiting. I don't see her. Oh wait, is she on Facebook? No. See, I'm a generous person. I really need to leave. But I'm going to just spend this one last time. We're going to spend it one last time. $10. All right, y'all ready? One last spin. And don't, okay, hold on. Hold on, let me see. One last spin. You got literally 2 minutes to claim your prize. So take your time, why don't you? Carolyn Scott! I know Carolyn Scott's name. Wait, is that name? I don't know. Carolyn Scott, I think I know who you are. Carolyn Scott, I may know you, I may not know who you are. You are my winner. You are our new winner. Carolyn Scott was crack-a-lacking. Carolyn Scott. No, I said 2 minutes, but Lord have mercy. Carolyn Scott. Carolyn Scott. Carolyn Scott. Why does it be feeling like it's hard to get these people's Carolyn? I think people just treat $10 just so bad. Y'all don't even want the $10. $10 is a lot of money, okay? You all do not understand the kind of weight that's on our shoulders to even be giving away $10 an episode is a lot of money. That's a lot of money, okay? And oh wait, it's picking names that joined an hour ago. Carolyn Scott. Carolyn Scott is about to forfeit her prize in 22 seconds. And it's over. All right. Last one. Third time's a charm. Now I'm really, really, really irritated because y'all, this ain't right. This is my last spin. If whoever is on here, if you want to be considered, put a 2. I'm resetting this. Okay? If you don't want to be considered, then don't put a 2. Is that the same person? Is this the same person? Is this the same person? I know you. Wait a minute. Is this the? Is this the? I swear to God, I ain't cheated. Is that the same person? I swear to God. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so is this Carolyn Cruz? Are you here? Carolyn Cruz, are you here? You got 1 minute. 1 minute, Carolyn, to get this $10 or play this game. Oh my God. None of the Carolines want their money. Oh well, I'm over it.
Yo. Can I get in on this? I want another one, two. 1, 2. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming.
This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate seeing him coming.
And no, he's not Malcolm, he's not Martin either. He got his own style.
Ja-da-da-ya, we see ya. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And when he comes through, you know they coming too. Hey yo, INA, where you at? What it do? They got receipts, they got them files. They gon' investigate an advocate, holding it down.
And when it comes to intel, you know they showing out. You smiling in Jed's face.
Hold up, check that file. Don't run up on them either, they always in the crowd. INA got his back, you don't know when they around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And then there's Jed's mother, you know she gon' speak. She praying for the people, prophesying what she see.
Jed, God got you covered, he's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power.
So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around.
This crew